Hello everyone, welcome to Live Interactive English. I am Mike.
I am Rainbow.
And it's day 2 of our daily conversation unit. Yesterday we had 2 short dialogues. Today we'll have 2 more, and it's all about making requests. Now yesterday's requests were kind of between customers and service people, right?
Oh, yeah,
Sandra
that's
was a
true.
guest in the hotel. She requested
Clerk?
something from the clerk, and Adrian and Sandra were eating in a restaurant. They are the customers, and they made a request from the waitress. Today, it's a little different because today we'll be making requests to other people, strangers out there in public, not people whose businesses we are in. People in a business, they kind of want to help you, right? It's part of their job to help you. But if you request something from a stranger out in public, it sometimes might be a little harder because they can just go, no, I don't wanna.
Or
They don't work there.
you.
They don't have to make you happy. But generally, if you do it nicely,
people are nice.
I think they're okay. I did this actually the other day. I was on the MRT and it was, rush hour, 6:30, 7 p.m. All these people just packed in. We're all standing here. And this guy in front of me had a really big bag on his back.
Pushing you?
And every time not just me, but all the people around him. And I saw the sign that says, if you have your bag, take it off, hold it, put it in front of you. So I just kind of tapped him on the shoulder and I kind of looked at the sign and I was like, and I had my bag in front of me. And he was very nice. He saw the sign, he was like, oh, sorry.
Nice.
And he took it off. Yeah, and
He didn't yell at you.
No, nothing like that. So generally, if you kind of point out to people, what you're asking and there's a good reason for it, I think most people are pretty nice. But it's good to be polite. You don't want to sort of seem mean or bossy or anything like that.
Yeah.
So let's see the situations we have today. I think the first one is also about someone who kind of might be bothering other people in a public place.
Yep.
Let's check it out. Adrian and Sandra are enjoying a night out at the movies.
Ha! That's got to sting.
Should I say something?
Say something. I can't focus on the movie at all.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could you lower your voice a bit? We're finding it hard to hear the movie.
I wasn't being too loud. I'm just trying to have a good time.
Well, I was hoping you could be a bit more respectful of the other people watching the movie. That's all I meant.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Sorry.
Okay, so what is the situation? This is a loud moviegoer. Okay, a moviegoer,
like those.
someone who is at the movies, who goes to the movies. And sometimes you might have had a situation where you're at the movies and someone is talking to their friend, but they're whispering really loud, like that.
Or they're not even whispering.
Or they're not even whispering, they're talking. And of course, other people might be on their phone, or even the light from their phone can bother you. So in
that
situations
happens.
like that in public, you don't know the person, but you're gonna try to make a request that they can change what they're doing or how they're doing it because it's kind of bothering people. So let's see. It says Adrian and Sandra, welcome back, are enjoying a night out at the movies. So they are also moviegoers, right?
Yes.
Everyone who's at the movie is a moviegoer. And it seems, there's a noisy woman too. This could be the problem.
That's got to sting.
Okay. Otherwise, I guess she's talking about something that happened in the movie.
Yeah.
She's sort of reacting to the action on the screen.
He's just speaking to the screen
Yeah,
at the
and
movie.
she said, that's got to sting. Maybe someone in the movie had something sort of insulting or bad happen to them or something like that.
Yeah, okay, so sting is something that hurts your eyes. Ugh. So something that can sting could be light,
Sure.
or it could be somebody throwing water into your eyes, or some things getting in some dust or something. You're like, it stings. And we also call what a bee does stinging. So a bee can sting you or bite you.
Yeah, it's kind of a sharp painful area in a very small little place, right? But you'll definitely hear that. Also, the one I think of, if you ever cut your hand and you get lemon juice or something like that in it, ooh, that really stings.
Julian's eyes started to sting. That happens a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Your pepper or something like that gets into your eyes. It can definitely sting. Anyway, so this woman is reacting to something on the screen. We also might say it stings if someone hurts you or insults you.
Okay.
Or says something kind of mean to you. It's like, ooh, that's kind of true.
It
that
hurts.
must have really hurt the person. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's got to sting.
Yeah.
Or something. Anyways, so this woman is speaking. She's making a lot of noise in the movie. So Adrian is now talking to Sandra. They're probably sitting a few seats away from this woman. And Adrian says, or maybe whispers, should I say something? In other words, we know what's going on. This woman is being loud. So, should I say something to her? Should I do something to try to stop her doing this?
Say something. I can't focus on the movie at all.
Yeah, if someone says say something, they're basically kind of saying not only say something, but
something.
take some action to stop what is going on. If you see a parent yelling terrible things at their little child, you might say, should we say something? Should we go over and say, hey, it's not good to talk to kids that way, right? Should we kind of get involved with the situation? So I guess Adrian decides, yes, he is going to say something. He is going to get involved. He says, excuse me, ma'am. Okay, that's polite. It's a good way to begin talking to a stranger you don't know. Could you lower your voice a little bit? Or could you lower your voice a bit? He says, basically, bring the volume down. Don't talk so loud, please. And then he explains why he's making the request. We're finding it hard to hear the movie. Basically, you're really loud, and there's people shooting guns in the movie, and we can't hear them. So you're really loud.
I wasn't being too loud. I'm just trying to have a good time.
Okay, well, that's, I guess, a fair point. She paid for her ticket too. She likes to sort of talk and make noise in a movie. Some people do, and she felt that she wasn't being too loud. Her volume was reasonable. Well, Adrian still isn't sure he agrees. He says, well, I was hoping you could be a bit more respectful of the other people watching the movie. All right, so yeah, he's not kind of telling her to never say anything again and you must be silent. He's basically saying, well, it kind of bothered us and it probably bothered a few other people. And yeah, you paid for your ticket, but we all paid. We all paid for our tickets. And you're the only person kind of making a lot of noise, so please could you? And then he says, that's all I meant. To kind of say, I wasn't attacking you. I wasn't telling you, you must shut up or I'll get the manager to kick you out. No, it's nothing that serious. But, I'm just trying to make a small request that you quiet down a little bit.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Sorry.
Well, that's what the woman says. Okay, well, she listened to it. She listened to Adrian's request.
She did.
He seems to have a good point. He was respectful, so she is going to be respectful as well.
Yeah, and to be respectful just means you're mindful of others and you wouldn't do something that you won't want to be done to you. Because when we're watching a movie, I don't want you to be very noisy, so I'm not going to be very noisy. I will respect you. You can respect me. So we treat each other well when we respect somebody. We're polite towards them. We have good manners. Martin is always respectful of his elders. So these are the people older than him, my grandparents or uncles. He's always really nice to them, and he's always very polite.
There you go. Yes, being respectful makes life for everyone a little bit easier. As you said, I think that's a great way to think of it. Do to other people what you want them to do to you. So if you would like them to be quiet in a movie, you should also. Something like that. All right, well, that's it for that one. We have one more, though, and we're going to be coming back to learn about it and read about it after the break.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们今天要继续来看关于提出要求的对话。那么第三段对话标题是 A loud moviegoer。 这个 goer 它接在表示地点啊、场合、事件等等的名词后面呢，是指经常从事某种活动的人、做某事的人。那么 movie goer 就是常去看电影的人，还有像 beach goer 就是常去海边的人。对话里面的 Adrian 和 Sandra 呢，正在看电影，享受美好的夜晚。然后一名吵杂的女子，她也是看电影的观众，她就突然说：“哈！” That's got a sting， 哈，那一定很痛。那么 sting 这个动词就表示感到刺痛或者是叮啊、刺的意思。它的三态是 sting、stung、stung。那么 Mike 老师说，这个情境也有可能是电影里面某个人他讲的话，或者是对某人的辱骂，刺到对方的痛处。所以 sting 呢，这个动词也可以表达刺痛、刺伤，像是伤害人的话，或是批评等等，刺痛人的那个刺痛。好，那么对话里面 Adrian 和 Sandra 觉得应该要对那一名吵杂的女子说点什么，不然大家没办法专心看电影嘛。那么 Adrian 就请对方小声一点，希望他能对其他看电影的人多一点尊重。Respectful 它就是形容尊重人的，或是有礼貌的、恭敬的，常常会接 of somebody 来表达尊重某人。那么 Rainbow 老师讲解时提到 mindful，mind 加上 ful 构成形容词，是形容留意的。我们可以用 be mindful of something 来表达留意某事物。接回课文中。
Adrian is cooking. He looks through some cupboards and checks the refrigerator.
Hey, it's me. Do you know where the soy sauce is? I can't find it anywhere.
We're out. I used up the last of it a couple of days ago.
Oh, I'm in the middle of preparing dinner, but I guess I'll have to hit the pause button. Do you mind picking up a bottle of soy sauce on your way home? Any brand will do, but get organic soy sauce if possible.
I can do that. I won't be home until 6 though.
That's fine. See you then.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so yes, welcome back. Part 4 of our dialogue. Well, this is an interesting one. The missing ingredient.
Oh, someone's cooking.
Yeah, but remember though, we're making requests. We're asking for things.
Ooh.
And in this case, we have a missing ingredient. I don't see how we're asking there, but yeah, maybe someone is going shopping. We'll find out. But anyway, a missing ingredient. Well, an ingredient is what you use to make a certain dish. There's often a list in a recipe: flour, butter, water, sugar, chocolate, spices, salt, pepper, all those things you need to make the dish. One of those things is an ingredient. So, for example, if you're trying to make a hamburger and you don't have any beef, that is a key ingredient to making a hamburger. So it would be missing if you don't have it. This says Adrian is cooking. And then we read, he looks through some cupboards and checks the refrigerator. All right, so he's basically in the kitchen. He's trying to cook, and he seems to be looking for something, and he doesn't seem to have found it. So now we see Adrian on the phone, and he's speaking to probably Sandra. He says, "Hey, it's me. Do you know where the soy sauce is?" That's the missing ingredient, the soy sauce. "I can't find it anywhere," he says. Yeah, we saw him looking around. He can't find it. He needs it. It's missing. This is a problem.
We're out. I used up the last of it a couple of days ago.
What?
We're out means we don't have any more soy sauce.
A
We're
couple
out
of
soy
days
sauce.
ago, you were eating apple pie.
With soy sauce. It's really
Weird.
good.
Okay, I hope she wasn't actually putting soy sauce
No,
on
just
her
with
apple
rice,
pie.
plain
With
rice.
rice. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, good. Oh, says Adrian, he didn't know this. He didn't know she used the soy sauce. He didn't see it in the garbage, whatever. He didn't notice. Oh, he says, I'm in the middle of preparing dinner, but I guess I'll have to hit the pause button.
Pause.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. Or you could just use salt. It's a good substitute for soy sauce, or maybe a little bit of fish sauce. Anyways, he's going to hit pause on what he is doing. And yeah, as you said, when you're watching a movie or, listening to music, there's that button on your machine or on your computer. It's kind of like two lines next to each other, right?
Boop.
That's pause. It's not stop, so it won't sort of shut down the movie or
for a little bit.
the program. It'll just pause it. It'll just stop it briefly. The idea of a pause or pausing, we can use it both as a noun or a verb. It's kind of like taking a break. It's like, we're going to get back to this. We will continue, but we're going to stop now for a short period of time to go and do something else. For example, she hit pause on the media player and answered the phone.
Ah, okay.
Good time to pause the
Adrian
movie.
says, do you mind picking up a bottle of soy sauce on your way home?
Yeah.
Any brand will do, but get organic soy sauce if possible.
Ooh.
So I like the organic kind.
Okay, I don't know if I've ever tried organic soy. Does it taste the same?
I think it does. Maybe it's not as salty or something.
Okay, and of course it should be healthier too, right? Well, explain organic to the people.
Well, organic is usually more expensive, but when it's labeled organic. But what it means is that when this thing is being planted, they don't add a lot of chemicals into the food. So it's organic. It was just raised with water and the sun and lots of love, and you have these on farms and things like that. And if we buy organic vegetables, we don't consume these chemicals. We don't eat these chemicals, which are called pesticides. So those are bad things. But if it's organic, then the food is very clean. Example, organic vegetables are usually more expensive than regular supermarket vegetables.
Yes, they are. But as you said, people think that they're healthier. I've heard some people also say they taste better.
I think they taste better.
Fresher and stuff. They might not be as big or as beautiful looking, but the flavor is much better
I feel
because
that.
they grow more naturally. Anyways, and then Sandra says...
I can do that.
Oh, good.
I won't be home until 6 though.
Oh, so she does have time to go to the supermarket, but it will be later. She's working. She's just telling Adrian this just in case he needs to cook now. He needs the soy sauce now. He won't be able to get it, but she'll be home in an hour or two, and that seems okay. Because Adrian says, that's fine. 没关系, no problem. 6, whatever. See you then, he says. All right, so he'll just pause in his cooking preparations, and then he'll restart when he gets the soy sauce when Sandra gets home.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you later. Can't wait for the soy sauce. I'm going to go read a magazine or whatever he's going to do now. So that's it. So hopefully they'll be eating something delicious with some lovely organic soy sauce in an hour or two. And we've enjoyed the not quite hour or two we've spent with you guys over the last 2 days reading these cool dialogues about making requests. Don't be afraid to speak up. Be polite,
nice.
be respectful, and hopefully the people you meet and talk to will be the same. We wish you all the best, and we'll see you back here very soon. Until then,
Bye.
take care.
好，第4段对话的标题是 The Missing Ingredient。那么 ingredient 就可以指食材或是原料。Adrian 正在做饭，他找遍了橱柜，也看了冰箱，到处都找不到酱油，于是就打电话问 Sandra。Sandra 说几天前他把最后的酱油用完了。那么现在 Adrian 晚餐准备到一半，看来他得先暂停一下了。他请 Sandra 在回家路上买一瓶酱油回来，任何牌子都可以，如果可能的话就买有机的。好，单字 pause 它是可以当名词或动词，表示暂停、停顿。当我们说 hit the pause button， 就是表达按下暂停键。Mike 老师讲解时，他用到 briefly， 就是 brief 简短的，后面加上 ly 构成这个副词，表示短暂的、简短的。那么 organic 则是形容有机的，或是不使用化肥的有机体的。那顺便补充 Rainbow 老师说的 pesticide。P-E-S-T-I-C-I-D-E pesticide 表示杀虫剂。那这边3个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，我们来看第一个重点是 look through， 它可以指逐一查看或者是搜寻，像是在抽屉当中啊，或是一堆东西等等当中搜寻。例如 ，She looked through her closet for something to wear to the party。她翻遍整个衣柜，寻找可以穿去参加派对的衣服。那另外 look through 它也可以表达快速的翻阅、粗略的浏览。例如 I looked through a magazine while waiting for my appointment。在等待看诊时，我快速翻阅一本杂志。那第二个重点是 use up， 它表示用完、用光或是耗尽。像你可以说 Who used up all the toilet paper？ 是谁把厕所卫生纸用完的，也不补上。好，再来看第三个重点是 in the middle of 加上名词或动名词，可以表达在什么之中，在什么中间，或者是正忙着做某事。例如 They were in the middle of watching a movie when the doorbell rang. 门铃响的时候，他们正忙着看电影。好，那么以上是这些讲解，同学没走开，马上回来哦。
Adrian and Sandra are enjoying a night out at the movies.
Ha! That's got to sting.
Should I say something?
Say something. I can't focus on the movie at all.
Excuse me, ma'am? Could you lower your voice a bit? We're finding it hard to hear the movie.
I wasn't being too loud. I'm just trying to have a good time.
Well, I was hoping you could be a bit more respectful of the other people watching the movie. That's all I meant.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Sorry.
Adrian is cooking. He looks through some cupboards and checks the refrigerator.
Hey, it's me. Do you know where the soy sauce is? I can't find it anywhere.
We're out. I used up the last of it a couple of days ago.
Oh, I'm in the middle of preparing dinner, but I guess I'll have to hit the pause button. Do you mind picking up a bottle of soy sauce on your way home? Any brand will do, but get organic soy sauce if possible.
I can do that. I won't be home until 6 though.
That's fine. See you then.
Bye-bye.
Yanzikou Trail is one of the most popular sections of Taroko Gorge. Yanzikou, also known as Swallow Grotto, is named after the swallows that inhabit here and the holes in the rock that resemble birds' nests. Tourists can take in beautiful views of the gorge along the walkway as much as they want. The most unique feature of Yanzikou Trail is the numerous potholes on the cliff. They are eroded by springs and the water of the Liwu River. Over millions of years, the power of nature carved out interesting shapes from the marble rocks in the valley. The most well-known shape is the profile of a head called Indian Chieftain Rock. On the observation deck of Jinhung Park, you can get the best view of Indian Chieftain Rock. This park is a memorial for Mr. Jinhung, a field supervisor who lost his life during the construction of the Central Cross Island Highway. There's also a plaque honoring those workers who sacrificed their lives for the project. This is a great stopover on Yanzikou Trail. There are pavilions, trees, restrooms, and a small store for visitors to take a rest, enjoy the nature, then hit the road again.
See you next time!